Hey guys, Stealth here, doing episode 3 of Prison Architect. Now, last episode I got a great comment from Christian who gave me all sorts of tips on stuff I can improve on my prison. Such as that I do have a laundry room right here, but it's not being used. I don't have any prisoners working there. Now, he of course made an excellent point, and I should assign some... Whoops, that's cards. I should assign some prisoners to do a job here. Otherwise the laundry room is not being used. And this will also save me some money working to the janitors here. Now, he also said that remote controlled doors are great, so long as they have power. And yep, I did forget to hook up a couple of these door servos to the power grid. So thanks Christian for observing that. I am going to adjust that right now. There you go. Now, last time I had quite the problem with contraband. A lot of narcotics being thrown into the prison, a lot of narcotics being brought in through visitation, so that's why I now have a canine patrol here. Still, they can throw in a lot of stuff, so I will probably need to have a guard patrolling here, and I do have a guard patrolling that region, although he's more like the patrol for the yard here. Now I could try assigning the yard a bit more inwards, but there's not really a lot of room there. So what I'm instead going to do is also assign a dog patrol to this region. So first off, I need to get another kennel, another dog crate, and then I can hire another, let's see, where are they? Another dog handler. Put him here in the yard, and your sole job is to patrol this region. There, that should probably deter my prisoners from getting stuff thrown in. Now, Christian also said I can have some of my guys working in the kitchen, and he raises a good point. The problem with that is that they can take all sorts of knives and weaponry from this area. I do have metal detectors here, so those can help me out. And I do have a guard here, so yeah, I suppose I could work with that. Let's train those guys to work there. Start. Let's see, they will all need a cooker. I only have 2 of those. Let's get a couple more in. And then I can start to get this prison block online. Yeah, this should be hooked up to the power grid automatically. Get some more jail doors in. I think there's a grant for that as well. Cell block B, raise it to 50. Oh well, I could start to work on that anyway. Okay, I also need to put a servo on this door because these guards, or these workmen, are still struggling to go through that door. Door servo up there. And yeah, I do need to hook that up. There, that's that part done. Now, first off, let's install everything I need in those prison cells. So let's start with the beds. If I were to install the walls right away and install the security doors, then those doors would be locked. And locking the doors would constantly require a guard to be here to help out with opening those doors. So that's not really a good option. Lock this thing open. Should help them move through. Something's being smuggled in through the bed? What the hell? Tell me how that works. Okay, search that bed. Weird. Anyway, let's check about the needs of the prisoners. Recreation is good, clothing is excellent. They still do have some requirement for drugs. And I can start a program for that. That's this one. Start it up. Oh good, they're already taking their classes in the kitchen. Half of those are done. Oh yeah. You're carrying a knife, aren't you, Sunshine? What did you do anyway to get up here? 2 years for multiple crimes, violent disorder, and perjury. Not as bad as some of the guys I have in here. Oh right, I do need to hook up that servo to the door control. Except that now I think that door control is getting overloaded. There's too much in there. I believe those doors can only operate 5 servos. Those door control systems. Well, we should be okay. Let's say objects, security. Does it say it is limited? Doesn't look like it. I think you should be able to open that door. Narcotics found. Yep. Might as well search his cell. Actually, I want to research bureaucracy. I want to research the prison policy so that if drugs are found on a prisoner, I also want his cell searched to make sure that he doesn't have anything else, which could be a problem. He's not hiding drugs inside of his cell. I have to hook up all of these toilets to the main power line, to the main pipeline. If anyone can come up with a great name for this prison, I'd love to hear it, so put it down in the comments if you have any good ideas. Let's see about the power. Power's okay. Yep, got another one's being searched. What did you do? What do you have? Why are you in here? 4 years for violent disorder. Okay. Oh, he's taking the alcohol group therapy. That's good. Very, very low success chance, though. That's not good. Reform. He needs more reform. Security's good. Health is bad. 18 penalties. 9% of stay intoxicated. Well, that's his problem. Alright, this thing is shaping up nicely. There, that's the whole section lit. That's good. Oh, I do still need to have a toilet in there. I do love these new door control systems. It makes it so much easier. Before, when I was playing this, I had to assign a guard just in this region to keep opening these doors. But now with the door system, the door control system, it really, really helps. Time to start adding the walls to these cells. And once those are done, we can start adding the prison doors and actually have a second cell block operational. Let's see what else we can do to get some money. Long-term investment. Yeah, might as well get these two. Oh, great. You can only accept 2 at a time. I think that the finance person can fix that. Extra grants. Prison policy is almost done. Deployment. Allows you to permanently station guards. Yeah, that's not really what I need right now. Education could be interesting. An armory I don't think I need. Groundskeeping, well, later maybe. First gotta get the prison block operational and get it up to 50 prisoners. Look at that, it's gonna take me 71 hours. That's a lot of time. Alright, that's that done. Get the jail doors in. there. That's all of that done. And these are now jail cells, so now I have 30 and now I have 40. But that will mean that I have to upgrade my showers a little bit. These guys will want to have some place to shower. There. Just gonna make this a row of showers and then add a wall. Not even sure that's required. But I just think it's a bit nicer to the prisoners. Oh, installing all of those pipelines is such a pain in the ass. This must be awkward. All of these guys showering, and then my workmen come in. Hey dudes, here's some new showers. Yeah, about that. Oh well. Gotta have some fun with this guy. We do also need to install some drains, otherwise this whole area is going to flood. Actually, I can also open my prisoners up to new people. And we got some prisoners being released. Let's see about the contraband. Whoa, supply of narcotics is extremely high again. Weapons is going up. And then again, the demand for narcotics is high too. Can I help out with that using a program maybe? Pharmacological treatment of drugs. Session length 1 hour. There are people who are actually using this. This thing is now in session, I think. Isn't it? Oh, it's yard time. It's going to be up soon. I think it's time to also start researching CCTV so that I can keep an eye on my prisoners at all time. Because these cell blocks and these showers are completely unknowns for me. I do not know what's going on there. Which in a prison is generally not a very good idea. Cash flow is pretty bad by now. I got quite a bit of expenses, but not enough income. Let's see, could I get some more prisoners if I open it up to low risk? No. Okay, I'm just gonna have to wait. It's probably gonna fill up in 2, maybe 3 days if it's a bad run. Anyway, let's see how the kitchen program's going. Programs. 4 finished, 1 passed. You guys need to pay a little better attention. Anyway, the first person has actually gone through the program and finished it, so that's good news. Let's see, I want to have a CCTV monitor system, which is going to be almost done. And I believe that the research, what's that called again, the education system is done. Okay, let's put up a CCTV monitor. God, those things are big. And then I need to install some actual CCTV cameras. Those are probably in the expanded section. I must be missing this thing completely. Where the hell is a CCTV camera? Is that thing under utilities or something? Oh yeah, there it is. CCTV. Alright, put a camera in that cell block there, and 1 there. Put 1, I'll make that 2 in the showers. And now we're going to have, I don't know, the yard is probably pretty safe. Visitation might be interesting to have a camera there. Build more CCTV monitors, yeah, I know. Hook it up. Connect this thing to CCTV. That one, that one, that one, and there. There. Now I have a bit of eyesight in these regions. Again, they are constantly turning. I believe my policy should be done by now. With the policy I can say, yeah, here you go. Incident. He has been detected with weapons. Search him and the cell. And we're going to put him in solitary for 4 hours so that he's going to learn from that, hopefully. Luxuries. You're going into lockdown for 4 hours. And you're going to search him in the cell. Weapons is definitely a problem. You're going into solitary for 4.5 hours. And tools, you're going to search him in the cells and lock him down. Intoxication is also going to search him and his cell. Meal variety. If I switch this to high, it will probably result in a bit better meals, but I think that those food needs are being met. Yeah, they're medium, they're alright. Yeah, we got more prisoners coming in. Good. I need the cash flow. I could really use the cash flow. Anyway, let's see, what else can we do? I could try running an education program in here. Let's see if there's any interest in that. Programs. Workshop, education. 4 people are interested. Right. Right, okay. I could turn it into a workshop and get some money out of that. But a workshop is a big risk. It will generate some money, but it will also give people the ability to get some weapons out of that system, so I don't know about that just yet. We're just gonna do a shakedown again. I wanna see what exactly all of these prisoners are hiding, and if they have possibly tunneled out of my system so far. That used to be a big problem. I used to lose a lot of prisoners because they were just tunneling out of my prison. Just digging their way through. Found a couple of knives. How did you find a knife? How did you get a knife in? Let's see, the last... how can you get informants? Recruit prisoners under duress in solitary. I could try that. So, a knife was found. Where? Is this that knife? Oh, that's a screwdriver. A lighter. A fork. Some narcotics. How'd you get that in here? How did you... Yeah, right. And you went through a staff door? Okay. Fork. Smuggled in. Right through the metal detector. Look at that. That's impressive right there. I have a dog patrolling there. I should have a guard there too. Because apparently the guy was not searched. Or it's a plastic fork, but I don't think so. A cell phone being thrown in. Of course it is. Yeah, these prisoners are not happy. Well, screw it. Needs hygiene. So take a shower if you want hygiene. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to turn this thing into a workshop anyway. I do want to have some extra money. So, a workshop will need... That's a bit much. A workshop will need, I believe, a couple of workshop saws, some press, and the carpenter table is a more advanced program. And actually a door would be nice. We're going to make this a standard door. But we're going to have to heavily regulate that area. It is a major risk, as Christian also pointed out. So let's see, metal detector. And then we're going to put a small section of wall up so that they do not escape from there. They need a workshop saw, a press, and a table. A workshop saw. Actually, let's put a couple of tables there. Table, workshop saw, and a workshop press. And then there, that should be a start. And then we can start the program for the workshop. Workshop is safety introduction or induction. It said that we can use prisoners who are in solitary. And recruit them as criminal informants, CIs. Driving under influence. You might be an alcoholic, aren't you? Experience. No, actually, hey, where'd you go? Right there. You, have a look. I wasn't done yet. Experience. Yep, he's in the alcoholics program. Good job there. Now this should suppress at least the contraband flow a little bit. Still, there's quite a bit of narcotics being thrown in here. Workmen are still working on this, so let's hook that up to all of those systems. And I want to have a guard stationed in this room at all times. Oh, brilliant. I need to research that. Deployment. Burning through quite a bit of money again. Gotta be careful there. So how do we turn this guy into a criminal informant then? How do you do that? Is that somewhere in the programs? Probably the guys who've been playing this longer are like, oh, you're so stupid, you should have found that years ago. And you'd be right. It's not in the needs, not in might be in contraband. Regime, policy, grants. Are there any prisoners who are actually in solitary at the moment? Is there anybody to see that? Wow, a lot of these guys are locked down. Guess I need a couple more guards. Staff. There, get to work. Escort prisoner to solitary. Well, you can put him in protective custody now, that's interesting. Dudes, where are you going? What the hell? Oh, you're still dragging prisoners around, are you? These guys must be upset by now. Because I think it's... yeah, it's midnight. Okay, so let's see. This guy is now in solitary. So how can we recruit him then? Experience, grading. Mr. Sean King. How would you like to work for the prison? I'd imagine it has to do something with security or programs. Carpentry, education, general education. This is weird. My guards are still taking forever to get to work and to get all of these places searched. But well, it's necessary. Contraband. Whoa, that's a lot of supplies of weapons. Where did they find all the weapons? And what exactly did they find? Screwdrivers, forks, knives, shanks? Wow. Okay. Booze. Just being smuggled in. Okay. That was a fork, a lighter. Yeah, being thrown in. Brilliant. Now I cannot exactly relocate my yard, so I'm just gonna have to make do with what I have. Problem is, they keep throwing stuff in. And having a couple of guards patrol this area is gonna be pretty expensive. Oh, by the way, before I forget, assign some jobs to this area. How are their needs right now? Food's pretty high, probably because they didn't get a lot to eat yesterday, because they were all being searched. Bowels are medium, sleep is being worked on. Yeah, they should be fine. Besides, it's a prison, it's not a luxury resort. Let's get another CCTV monitor in here, because I also want to have an eye on the CCTV system. Actually, belay that, I can have a prison guard get there. Deployment guard in the workshop. Because this is such a good opportunity for these guys to actually get some weapons through here that I want to have a guard in here at all times. I would also like to have a guard here next to those metal detectors, because this seems to be a room where they always drag some stuff through. Ooh, you found a knife. Solitary confinement, 4.5 hours. Yep. You could put these guys in the solitary for a day. Wow. Let's hope they learn from that. What do you want? What do you mean drugs? You need drugs. We got a perfect program for that. You're welcome to use it. Now I decided to close my prison for new inmates for the moment, because I saw there was going to be an influx of 15 and I only have 7 cells left. So I gotta wait a little bit before a next day, and that is usually when I can have some more guards, or I can have some different numbers coming up with the prisoner intake. Any specific needs these guys got? Most of them are suppressed. Families being met. Bad, normal. Ooh, he's in a bad mood. What's wrong with you? Estimated chance of re-offending, 28%. Oh good, this is going up. He's going to spend his part of his time working here. The foreman is now teaching his safety instruction. How's that going? Programs. Oh, they're half done. We got 4 guys working in the kitchen. Everybody's cleaning up the room here. Damn, we need some more laundry baskets. Where are those laundry baskets? I think I'm doing alright, actually. Most of these needs are being pretty well met. Most of the prisoners are not unhappy. I haven't had any riots yet. I've had 1 escape, but that was back in episode 1. So that's alright. Programs, I got a couple of guys who passed the drug addiction program. Got a couple working on the alcohol program. A couple of guys are interested in the education. Not bad, not bad. Actually, I believe I already purchased that thing, didn't I? Yeah. Might as well install it then. What would be another interesting room to have a CCTV in where I don't necessarily need to have a guard? I think the laundry room. Cleaning cupboard might be interesting as well. And of course we do need to hook up those things to the CCTV system. So connect this to the CCTV, connect the other one from the CCTV to there. That's nice. Now I do need to have a lot of guards in here, that's a problem. I got a bit of cash flow though, I can get some more guards. Oh good, my grant's completed. Now I can work on getting another prison block up. Question is, where am I going to put it? These things take up quite a bit of room. 31 by 11. So that's 11 by... That's too close to the other building. I do want to have some spacing. I don't want to turn it into one big prison building. So those would be normal tiles. Could I just put it right there? Right next to it? 11 by 31. 21, 30, 30. That big, really? Let me double check. Yep, 11 by 31. Okay. 31 by 11. Actually, I need to put it a bit more south. 11 by 31. There. Because now I can have some more tiles in here and then access the door right up there. Let's see if the power is still okay. Power is going up quite a bit. Utilities, capacitors. There, that should keep my power going for a little bit. Let's see how contraband is doing now. Jesus! Supply and demand are still incredibly high. Okay, so the last couple of days, what happened? I have absolutely no idea how to do this. Confidential informants. If someone knows how to do this, please let me know in the comments, because I'm very interested in getting a couple of those. Grading emergencies deployment. Where could we possibly find that? I don't know. If you know, please let me know so I can use it in the next episode. That'd be great. Put some pipes in here so I can get the toilets hooked up to the main lines. There you go. Plan out my building. I believe I usually do it like that. Another couple of guys like that. There. Now I know where I can put the other objects. First, keep this door forcibly locked open. Lock open, thank you. Now I can put the beds in here. Toilets are next. Now I know that what I've built so far is not exactly world's prettiest prison. I know that there are a couple of prisoners out there, I've seen them on Steam, which are really, really nice. They just look so much better than mine. So if you're looking for a beautiful prison, visit the Steam workshop and have a look at some of the prisons that some of the prisoners or some of the prison architects have built there, because that is really a lot better inspiration than mine. I usually just build my stuff for efficiency, not exactly beauty. Add some more walls in here. So, that contraband, that narcotics, I do need to have a fix for that. Okay, that might not be exactly the right wording. Fix for the narcotics. Anyway, I do have the drug program. Course of 5 pharmacological substitutes. Doctor 1 session. I see. I need to have more beds so I can have more people who are going to take that program. Is that the same for the alcoholics, or do they need something else? Session 2 hours. Everyone requires a chair. 10 sessions? Holy hell. Let's see, open this up. And I get 9 prisoners. That's too much. Can't do that. Or actually, yeah, I can. Whoa! Crap. Okay. Gotta wait for that for tomorrow then. Objects, jail doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20 more cells. Capacity just jumped up to 40. So that's nice. And then I can fulfill that grant and get another 16 or 20,000, I think. There you go, 60,000 or 60 prisoners capacity. Now, prisoners, open this up. And that's it for this episode. I hope you like it. If you have any solutions for my large contraband problem with the narcotics and the luxuries, please let me know. Because I do have a dog which is patrolling this region, but I guess that most of the narcotics is being thrown in. So if you know how to fix that, please let me know. Also, something I'm very interested in is the CIs, the the confidential informants. I have no idea how to do that. Recruit them when they're under duress, such as in solitary. No idea how to do that. If you have a clue how to do that, please let me know, because I do want to use that function, but I haven't found it yet. Hope you liked the video. My prison's grown a bit. And if you have any tips on how to perform better, please let me know. Again, Christian, thank you so much for all of your help and all of your tips. I hope I've implemented most of them, and that my prison is now running a bit more by your standards. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please hit like. If you want to buy this game, it's on Steam. I checked yesterday and it's right now 27 euros, which is pretty nice for this game. You could wait for the Steam Christmas sale maybe, which is in about 2 months if you want to save a couple bucks. But I think $27 is worth it. Or 27 euros, sorry. And 27 euros would translate to about $33 and I think 22 pounds. So, I hope you like the new videos on Prison Architect. If you want to see more of those, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about the game, let me know below and I'll try to help you. Although there are many people who are a lot more knowledgeable about this game. My area of expertise is still Wargame. So that's going to be the next video. Thanks for watching. See you next part.